Hello there, right here we have a brand new snapshot. This is 1.16.4 pre-release 2. So we're still not in the 1.17 snapshots, and this is also not the release candidate. We are still on pre-releases, so they must have a few more versions that they want to fix stuff in before coming out with the full release of 1.16.4. But they did say that they're aiming to release 1.16.4, the full release, sometime next week. That means we're really close to start seeing some 1.17 snapshots and getting an actual feel of what the cave and cliff update will look like. So make sure you guys are subscribed as well as hit that bell button. You don't miss out on us testing out all the new 1.17 things. And we're getting very close to 40% of everybody being subscribed, which is really cool to see. We also reached 175,000 subscribers yesterday. You guys just blew it away. If you guys see my last video, you'll know that they are giving out capes to all the Minecraft players once they upgrade their accounts from a Java account into a Microsoft account. I'll talk more about this at the end of the video, but one of the things that they are kind of moving towards here on Java is if you have a player blocked on your Microsoft account, it'll also be blocked in-game. This is automatically done through this menu here. There is a new blocked tab. It says no blocked players in chat, manage with Microsoft account. So you can change that over there. And on top of this, account restrictions are also respected. You can also find this link if you go to Accessibilities tab here, and then here, there's an accessibility guide. This will take you to their webpage. The page goes over all the different accessibilities options that they have in-game, from like narrator, text-to-speech, how it's different between Java and Bedrock. But they also added a bunch to the social interactions. Press P. So now when the player is offline, it'll actually say that he's offline. And when they come back online, it just goes back to being highlighted. Now to get players onto block tab, you can't just do this. They won't show up there. They just show up in the hidden one. You actually have to go into your Microsoft account to do that, I guess. And chat from blocked players is always hidden. Same thing for realms. Any invite from a blocked player will also be hidden automatically. There was a bug that if you would try to make an entity ride on one of the hitboxes of the dragon, as the dragon is not just one hitbox, but actually 9 of them, it would try to give that entity an infinite velocity, which would crash the server because it would be dividing by 0. Let's go ahead and give it a try now. Put an armor stand on there, and hey, it works. They fixed quite a few bugs to do with the new social interaction tab. First thing they fixed is a little toaster that pops up over on the side when you first join a server. It wasn't working properly with the resource packs. In the actual screen, when you pull it up, here it says players. Even if I log off with my other account, it would still say players instead of player. So that's now fixed. It fixed a problem with this menu here. If you would try to go up into the top so you can type in to search for somebody, you have this selected. Then if you would click over here, and then you try to type, it no longer will have this selected until you click again. So now that is fixed. There was also a problem that up here where the name of the world is, this is the name. Since we're open to land, then it also has the person's name who opened it. This was sometimes showing the incorrect world names. I also fixed the bug to do with the cursor. If you notice this cursor here inside of the anvil doesn't blink, so you don't know if it's being in use, which is different than like the cursor here in the menu. It blinks so you know that it's in use. And the same problem was occurring with this cursor up here. You can type here, but it's actually not showing that it's active. So all this is now fixed. They also fixed this problem to do with the scroll bar inside of this menu here being broken, and it looks really messed up. And if you guys notice, this picture that's part of the bug report is actually from during our snapshot testing streams every Wednesday. You can see Strawberry there and Gecko. I'd love to see you guys join the streams. They're every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a great way to chat with me as well as become smarter in Minecraft. And as I showed in the last snapshot review, when you try to log into one of these servers, it would give this message here, which is actually an incorrect message. It should say the version which you need in order to log in. So that's now been fixed as well. Also in the search bar, it is possible to write right off of the screen. You can see over here, it shouldn't be like that. And that is now fixed in the new version. There is still some pretty problematic bug like this one here, lag spikes when crossing certain border chunks. Some of you guys told me that Tango ran across this problem even on Hermitcraft. And these are type of bugs that influence a large group of people. And I think they should be fixed before any full release is produced. If you guys know of any kind of major bugs or ones that affect a wide audience, let me know down in the comments. Now, there was quite a bit of concern about the migration for Java accounts being pushed into Microsoft accounts. One of the things that Dinnerbone announced just afterwards is that the two-factor authentication isn't a mandatory thing. So make sure you guys stay tuned because I'll be having more videos when they release more information. So in this frequently asked question document, covers quite a few questions that you guys had, like why are they migrating accounts over? One of the main reasons is that they wanted to try to get all the accounts in one location. That way they can use one system to handle them all. It also comes with the security benefits. And this does apply to everybody, so every single account, doesn't matter if it's a legacy or a current Java account, they're all going to have to eventually get moved over in order to continue playing. You guys know what a legacy account is? It's one of the accounts that you use the actual username to log in and not the email. They reiterate here that you have to move it over, otherwise you can't play in the future. The biggest concern, of course, is anything to do with the Java losing features or Java getting kind of pushed into Bedrock. Here they said there will be no changes to Java Edition besides the account changes and new security features. Java Edition will continue to be available with continued development. Just by that, it seems like we won't see any push of Bedrock features onto Java. I know people are concerned about even like changing your player name. I suppose in some Bedrock you have to pay money to do that, or in Java it's always like free every 30 days. So hopefully we don't see any of that either added. So people are asking, does the Microsoft account help you play more easily with friends on other platforms? Now for Java Edition, you still can only play with Java players. With other platforms, you can use your Microsoft account to connect up with your friends. Now these next couple questions are the biggest ones that I've seen on my last video. What if I no longer have access to my Mojang account? If you no longer have access to your Mojang account, we strongly recommend that you follow the account recovery process in order to get your account access back. This will allow you to migrate your account in order to continue playing on Java Edition. Now, I know some of you guys said they don't even have access to the emails, or you did try to get access to emails, but the Microsoft system is so poor that it wasn't able to help you. I also had a lot of problems with the Microsoft system in the past, so I definitely know it's going to be a big concern. Another big question you guys ask is, how do you migrate your Mojang account to a Microsoft account? You will be informed on your profile page on Minecraft.net and in the launcher that you are eligible for migration. So it sounds like we'll see it actually on this launcher here. Probably like a little notification tab that we've seen like in the past, saying that you're eligible to migrate and therefore get a cape. Here's the steps that you would follow. You click the announcement, you sign in with your Microsoft account or make a new one. You set up your Xbox profile, then you confirm the migration, then you'll be able to play on this account. Another thing I see you guys ask is, will you lose anything when you migrate over? All information in the Mojang accounts will be transferred over, including your Minecraft Java player name. I know some of you guys said that you have the same name on 2 different accounts, so I have no clue how that's going to work. But in recent versions, they really don't use a player name. Instead, they use a player's identification number. Another question is, will you be able to play Bedrock and Java on your PC with the same account? So if you migrate your Java account to your Microsoft account that already has Bedrock on any platform, then you'll be able to access both the games under one account. Of course, if you already have a Microsoft account, then you can just use that one. Here's another one I see you guys ask, can I link multiple Mojang accounts to one Microsoft account, or will I need to create an account for each of them? Here it says players will need to migrate each Mojang account to a separate Microsoft account, the same way players use distinct emails for each of their Mojang accounts today. We have built account switching functionalities in our new PC launcher to help alleviate some of the complexity of managing multiple accounts and playing sessions. So they're essentially talking about the drop-down tab where you can choose different accounts, but you do need to have special emails for each of them. Last question is, do I get to keep my Mojang account username? You will keep your Java username in-game. You also have to choose an Xbox game tag if you create a new Microsoft account. This game tag might not be the same as your Minecraft Java user, such as someone already happens to have that game tag, or if it doesn't meet security protocols. So I'm guessing that tag must be what people kind of see. It's kind of like a nickname that they use inside of Xbox. So this document really did answer quite a few questions, but there is some edge cases, like their email system locking people out, and people unable to recover their emails and that kind of stuff. So if you are one of those kind of edge cases, make sure you probably take a little extra time to get your account all fixed up before they start preventing you from playing Minecraft. So that's everything new with 1.16.4 pre-release 2 and some commonly asked questions about the Mojang account migration. Don't forget to leave the video a like as well as share it with other Minecrafters. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.